Welcome, and thank you for joining me. Our planet is a tapestry of immense continents and vast oceans, landscapes so grand they can be seen from space. But hidden within this grand design are pockets of human civilization, nations so small they might be overlooked on a world map. It is in these places, these miniature worlds, that we often find the most extraordinary stories of survival, culture, and resilience. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the world's 10 smallest countries, each a unique ecosystem of human endeavor. Our journey begins in the very heart of Rome, where, nestled within the Italian capital, lies the smallest sovereign state in the world, Vatican City. Covering a mere 0.44 square kilometers, it is a world unto itself, a testament to centuries of faith and history. Its borders are not defined by rivers or mountains, but by ancient walls that enclose a realm of profound spiritual significance. Here the scale is intimate, yet its influence resonates across the globe, a focal point for over 1 billion people. This tiny enclave is the epicenter of the Roman Catholic Church, governed by the Pope as an absolute monarch. From the sacred, we travel to the secular, to a sliver of coastline along the French Riviera. Here, clinging to the cliffs overlooking the azure Mediterranean, is the Principality of Monaco. At just 2 square kilometers, it is the second smallest country and the most densely populated on our list. Monaco is a name synonymous with glamour, wealth, and high stakes, a playground for the world's elite. Its very existence seems a defiance of its diminutive size, projecting an image of opulence that is recognized worldwide. The streets transform once a year into the most famous circuit in Formula One racing, a high-octane spectacle that echoes through the narrow canyons of the city. We now leave the glamour of Europe far behind, journeying thousands of kilometers into the vast blue expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Here, isolated and remote, we find our third smallest nation, Nauru. A single oval-shaped island of just 21 square kilometers, once known as Pleasant Island, its story is one of the most dramatic reversals of fate in modern history. But in the early 20th century, a discovery was made that would change the island forever. Vast deposits of high-grade phosphate, the result of millennia of seabird droppings. This resource, a powerful fertilizer, became the island's treasure. For a brief period following its independence in 1968, Nauru became one of the wealthiest nations on Earth per capita. Decades of intensive strip mining left the island's interior a barren, jagged moonscape of limestone pinnacles, rendering over 80% of the land unusable. Our Pacific journey continues south to a nation so low-lying that its very existence is, honestly, in jeopardy. This is Tuvalu, a scattered archipelago of 9 small atolls whose combined land area is just 26 square kilometers. Here, the connection between the people and the sea is absolute. The communities are small, close-knit, and deeply rooted in Polynesian culture. Traditional thatched roof homes or fails stand alongside more modern structures, but the pace of life remains unhurried, really dictated by the tides and the sun. With an average elevation of just 2 meters above sea level, Tuvalu is on the front line of climate change. King tides regularly flood homes, roads, and precious agricultural land, contaminating the freshwater lens beneath the atolls with salt water. We return now to the heart of Europe, to the Apennine Mountains of Italy, where a nation has been perched for over 17 centuries. This is the most serene republic of San Marino. Encompassing just 61 square kilometers, it is a political anomaly and a historical marvel. San Marino proudly claims the title of the world's oldest surviving republic, founded according to tradition in the year 301 by a Christian stonemason named Marinus. The government itself is a unique institution led by 2 captains regent. Despite its antiquity, San Marino is a modern and prosperous nation, a serene bastion of republicanism in a changing world. Nestled in the Alps between Switzerland and Austria, we find our next miniature nation, the Principality of Liechtenstein. Covering 160 square kilometers, it is a land of breathtaking mountain scenery, a double landlocked country where fairy tale castles overlook a prosperous and modern society. It is a place where tradition and innovation exist side by side, governed by one of Europe's oldest noble families. The landscape is dominated by the majestic peaks of the Alps. Once a poor agricultural state, it transformed itself after World War II into a highly industrialized free enterprise economy and a sophisticated global financial center. Liechtenstein is a testament to how a small nation can leverage its size, location, and political stability to achieve extraordinary economic success while preserving its natural beauty and cultural identity. We voyage back to the Pacific, to a nation scattered across the vastness of the ocean. The Republic of the Marshall Islands is composed of over 1,200 islands and islets, forming two parallel chains of coral atolls. This is a nation defined by water, a maritime culture, and a history scarred by the atomic age. After World War II, the United States used the Marshall Islands as a testing ground for its nuclear weapons program. The Castle Bravo test in 1954 was the most powerful hydrogen bomb ever detonated by the U.S., its fallout contaminating islands and poisoning people, creating a legacy of illness and displacement that honestly persists to this day. The Runit Dome on Enewetak Atoll, a concrete structure entombing radioactive waste. At the same time, like their neighbors in Tuvalu, the Marshallese face the immediate threat of rising sea levels. The nation's struggle is one of seeking justice for the past while fighting for its very survival in the future. Our journey now takes us to the warm, turquoise waters of the Caribbean Sea. Here we find the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, a twin-island nation that is the smallest sovereign state in the Western Hemisphere, with a land area of 261 square kilometers. These islands are born of volcanic fire, their lush green slopes rising dramatically from the sea. St. Kitts, the larger of the two islands, is dominated by the dormant volcano Mount Liamuiga, a scenic railway, originally built to transport sugarcane, and the formidable Brimstone Hill Fortress, conical in shape. It was the birthplace of American founding father Alexander Hamilton that defines its unique place in the world. We travel now to the Indian Ocean, to a country that is more water than land. The Republic of Maldives is a nation of more than 1,192 coral islands grouped into 26 atolls spread over 90,000 square kilometers of ocean. The images are iconic and luxurious overwater bungalows. The capital, Male, presents a startling contrast. As the world's lowest-lying country, the government has become a global leader in advocating for climate action, famously holding an underwater cabinet meeting, a fragile beauty facing an uncertain future. Our final destination is a strategic crossroads in the heart of the Mediterranean Sea. The Republic of Malta, an archipelago of 3 main islands. Malta, for millennia, its location has made it a coveted prize for empires. The capital city, Valletta, is a masterpiece of Baroque architecture, built by the Knights of St. John following the Great Siege of 1565. Even more ancient are the island's megalithic temples, some of the oldest freestanding structures on Earth, the islands of Gozo and the famous Blue Lagoon. Today, Malta is a vibrant member of the European Union, a small island with a history as deep and vast as the sea that surrounds it. Our journey through the world's 10 smallest nations comes to a close. From the sacred walls of Vatican City to the sun-drenched shores of Malta, we have seen that a country's significance is not measured in square kilometers. Each of these miniature worlds possesses a rich and complex identity, a unique story of how humanity adapts, endures, and thrives. I hope this exploration has opened your eyes to these hidden gems and sparked a curiosity to learn more about the fascinating stories our planet holds. Thank you for joining me on this remarkable voyage. If you found this journey as captivating as I did, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until then, continue to explore, to question, and to marvel at the extraordinary planet we all share.